Hello, pathfinders. It's my pleasure once again to connect with you. Always a pleasure to connect with you. I want to welcome you to our topic of 15-week growth challenge. I hope you're getting value. I hope you're following and you're getting value. And this is adding some value to your life. Today, we're looking at 4 surefire ways of boosting your self-esteem. 4 surefire ways of boosting your self-esteem. What is self-esteem? What is self-image? It's when you look at the mirror, what do you see of yourself? It is what you see of yourself. Your self-esteem is how you see yourself. Why is self-esteem important to growth and results in life? Self-esteem is important for 3 reasons. The first reason why self-esteem is important is that if you don't see value in yourself, there is no way you will add value to yourself. If you don't see yourself valuable, you won't take the time, you won't spend the money, you won't spend the time, the effort to add value to yourself to grow. So if you don't have a positive self-esteem, you will not grow. You won't face the challenge of growth. That's number 1 reason why self-esteem is important. 2, self-esteem determines the result we get in life. Why? The way we feel about ourselves, the way we see ourselves determines our behavior, which means that how we see ourselves determines our action, and our action determines our results. The way we see ourselves determines the results that we get in life. The third reason why this is important is the fact that, how you see yourself is the way others see you. No man will add value to you beyond the price you put on yourself. This is very important. No other person will add value to you beyond the price you put to yourself. So if you put a low value to yourself, that's the way people will see you. So how people respond to you is a function of, the way you see yourself. And this works by a law we call the law of mental telepathy. The law of mental telepathy. What does the law of mental telepathy say? That law states that constantly we keep broadcasting, the thought of our heart to others. So others will pick the vibration and respond to us based on, how, we think about ourselves. So if we don't have faith in yourself, people will pick that vibration that you don't have faith, and they think that it was their own thought, not knowing that they just picked how you feel about yourself, and they respond to you based on, how you feel about yourself. So for these 3 reasons, it's important that we all have, a positive word, self-esteem. So for that reason, we're looking at 4 surefire ways to boost your self-esteem. 4 surefire ways to boost your self-esteem. The first one is guide your self-talk. Guide what you say to yourself on a regular basis. Why? What you say to yourself is the person you will become. Listen to this. What you say about yourself, you tend to believe. What you believe is what you tend to act. And what we act with what we tend to become. So what you say to yourself, you believe. What you believe, you demonstrate, you act. What you act, you become. So what you tell yourself is who you become. So what do you tell yourself? Do you tell yourself that you can, or you tell yourself that you can't? Do you tell yourself you're a victor, or you tell yourself that you're a victim? Do you tell yourself that you can overcome, or you tell yourself that, you can't overcome? So what you tell yourself is who you become. Therefore, intentionally, charge your mind always by positive auto-suggestion, suggesting to yourself the things that you want to see in your life, the kind of person that you want to be. So that's the first one. The first one is what? Guide your self-talk. The second one is don't compare yourself with anybody. Never compare yourself with anyone. Why? There are 2 outcomes of comparing yourself with people, and the consequences of the 2 outcomes are not positive. The first one, assuming, you compare yourself with people who are better than you. Imagine that you are 50 and you're trying to start a new career, and you are comparing with yourself with people who have started the career at the age of 17. What's going to happen? You're going to find out that they obviously look better than you, and if you look at where they are coming from, how long it took them, and you look at your present age, definitely you'll be discouraged. So what's the solution? I'll tell you the solution shortly. The second outcome is that assuming also, okay, you find yourself, okay, that you are better than people you are comparing yourself to. What is going to be the outcome? There's a tendency for you to feel that you have arrived. In that case, what happened? You are not putting your best any longer. You are not striving to become the best you know. Why? Because you find yourself to be number one in the class. And listen to this. If you are always number one in your class, you are in the wrong class. I say that again. If you are always number one in your class, okay, you are in the wrong class. So never compare yourself with anyone. Instead of comparing with yourself with others, what do? You set goals for yourself and make sure that every day you are progressing. Make sure that today you are better than who you are yesterday. Make sure that tomorrow you'll be better than today. And that's why I value 3 words over perfection. The first one is growth. The second one is progress. And the third one is authenticity. I value growth and progress over perfection. And as I grow and I progress, I don't mind being myself. I don't mind, revealing my faults. I don't mind being vulnerable as long as I fail and I fail forward. So it's very important, okay? Set goals and make sure that every day, progressively, you are making progress. Okay, so what's the third surefire ways of ensuring that you boost your self-esteem? Add value to others. I repeat that. Add value to others. Listen to this. It's very hard for you to feel bad about yourself when you are constantly doing something good for other people. Very, hardly will you feel bad about yourself when you are constantly doing something good for other people. So make sure on a regular basis, you are adding value to others. What happens is that after a while, you start getting feedback of the good things you are doing. And this time, you're not the one suggesting to yourself that you're good. Other people are suggesting to you that you are valuable. So make sure that on a regular basis, you are adding value to others. Finally, the fourth way to boost your self-esteem, the surefire way to boost your self-esteem, is move beyond your own self-limiting beliefs. Move beyond your own what? Self-limiting beliefs. What does this mean? It just means that do the things that are beyond what your mind says you cannot do. How do you do this? Set goals that are beyond what your mind tells you cannot do. Listen to this. Don't set goals for the things you will get alone. Set the goals that make something of you in the process of trying to achieve what you want to achieve. Set goals that will make something for you. Goals that will stretch you. Goals that will broaden your horizon. Goals that will cause you to look for a coach. Goals that will, force you to join a mastermind. Goals that will force you to look for a mentor. Set goals, okay, that will stretch you, and make sure that there are goals that are beyond what your mind tells you that you cannot do. These are the 4 ways that you can boost your self-esteem. First one is what? Guard your self-talk. Second one is what? Don't compare yourself with anyone. Fourth one, add value to others. And finally, okay, move beyond your own self-limiting beliefs. I hope this was valuable. If it was valuable, please share it with others. Thank you very much. Have a great time.